For those of you who haven't got time to watch this until the very end, let me very quickly sum up what I think about the electric Fiat 500. It is pretty, beautifully designed, has great range, good performance, a fantastic operating and infotainment system, and is very probably one of the best Fiats ever made, and I include in that the original Cinquecento of 1957. It's also, right now, great value. And you never thought you'd hear me say that, did you? But I'll go even further than that and say this is one of the most entertaining small electric cars you can buy, and one of my favourite EVs. I give it 10 stars out of 5, and here is why. Fiat has just launched its e-grant, which gives you £3,000 off the list price. That means the entry-level price with the smaller 24 kilowatt-hour battery is now £25,195, rising to £28,195 for the 40 kilowatt-hour version. And the convertible version I'm testing is £34,195, which I think makes it Britain's cheapest electric convertible. I'd always advise you to go for the bigger 42 kilowatt hour battery with its claimed 199 mile range. And that's pretty near the real world range. I've been driving this in 30-degree blazing June sunshine this week, and I've got 175 miles to one charge, which for a tiny city car isn't bad. And it is an absolute poppet to drive. 60 in 8 and a bit seconds might not sound that fast these days, but it's plenty for the city. And you see 30 in 3 seconds. Top speed is a decent 93 miles an hour. The turning circle is tiny, the steering is beautifully weighted, and there are 3 driving modes. Normal for, well, normal. Range for when you want to harvest energy from your regen brakes and put it back into the battery, and Sherpa, which is for those trouser wetting moments when you need every amp and watt that's left in the battery. But look, in 250 miles of driving this week, I haven't even come close. What it isn't is a full-sized family car. The rear seats are for really small, uncomplaining children. The back windows don't open, there's limited rear headroom, and the boot, while okay for a few shopping bags, won't take many suitcases to the airport, although they do fold down. But what makes the 500e so much better than the Honda E, Electric Mini and Renault Zoe are all those little touches that mean so much. Cruise control, aircon, beautifully detailed interior, parking sensors, CarPlay, blind spot warnings, and a really proper user interface. This is a small car that thinks it's a big one. But then the world never has and never will buy a Fiat 500 as a family motor. Well, maybe they did back in 1957, but not since we've all got much taller and much, much fatter. This is a town go-kart for 2. Criticisms? Well, not many. I was genuinely embarrassed having to spend 5 minutes trying to find the radio controls, which are down here, the volume. Clearly labelled, it has to be said, but not where you expect it. Some of the interior plastics could be a bit better, and it makes a very weird, slightly creepy noise as you turn it off and turn it on. Listen. But apart from that, and genuinely I'm carping, it's a top little car. This is so much better than the combustion car it replaces in every imaginable way. But perhaps its greatest achievement is that it's an all-new, ground-up platform, not based on anything else, and Fiat have so respected all that Cinquecento 1957 loveliness with such deep, deep, deep respect, and we love it for that. It's also the best small electric car money can buy. Full stop, and a sentence. Rule off.